Problem 6. The concentration of carbon in an iron carbon alloy is 0.1% by weight. What is the concentration in kilograms of carbon per cubic meter of the alloy? Okay, so we have been asked like kilogram of carbon per cubic meter of alloy. So it's something like the density, same quantity as the density. Okay, so we know that carbon is 0.15% by weight. So carbon is 0.1% by weight. Okay, percent by weight. And the other item is iron. So that will be 100 minus 0.15. That means 99.85% by weight. So how much carbon is there in this the cubic meter of alloy? So then in this case we need to find the weight or the volume of the cubic meter of this alloy. So volume of the cubic meter of this alloy will be equal to the volume of carbon and the volume of iron. Okay, so if for example if we take the mass of carbon as say mc as proportionate to their weight. So if we take the mass of carbon as 15 kilogram, just suppose, and the mass of iron we take as, then it will be 9,985 kilogram. So what will be the volume of carbon? Okay, so volume of carbon will be equal to the mass of carbon divided by the density of carbon. And similarly the mass of iron will be like this. So what will be the volume of carbon? So mass of carbon will be 15 kilogram, and the density of carbon we can find from the tables or the value which are given in the book. So the density of carbon is given as 2.25 gram per cubic centimeter, which is same as 2250 kilogram per cubic meter. Okay, so if I divide 15 by this density 2250, so I will have some value. Okay, so let's suppose I have this value as x, so which I already have calculated. So similarly the volume of iron I can find, which will be now 9985 divided by, and the density of iron is 7.87 gram per cubic centimeter, which is same as 7870 kilogram per cubic meter. So you will divide it by 7870. Okay, 7870. Okay, so this will be a value y. So now we will have the volume in cubic meters over here. Okay, volume in cubic meters over here. So now I want to find the volume per cubic meter of carbon in CFE alloy, right? So that will be equal to the it should not be volume per cubic meter, it should be weight per cubic meter, kilogram per cubic meter. Okay, so we have the kilograms of carbon as 15, and what is the cubic meter? Cubic meter is this total volume x plus y. So we have in the previous steps we have already found x, we have already found y. and then it will be equal to, if you find, then I can tell the answer, which will be equal to 11.76. That will be the answer. So the units will be kilogram per cubic meter. That means in a carbon ferrous alloy, carbon is about 11.76 kilogram per cubic